Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers. Like I say, like I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy. I'm coming to see all the babies. I love the bring the Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
Bitch, she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can control.
Everybody's been locked in ever since that wild bedroom bombshell dropped featuring none other than Sexyy Red. And let's be real, Boosie did not come out of that situation looking clean. Not even a little. The moment that clip hit the net, folks came for him hard, dragging his name through the digital dirt like it owed them money. But listen, it ain't just about what went down in that bed. It's what happened after that's got the streets talking. One clip in particular had people's jaws on the floor. Sexyy Red walked in wearing the tightest, most barely there outfit you could imagine. Like, wow. Her whole figure was shining under those lights like a walking billboard for chaos. And Boosie, man looked like he just had a religious experience. That smile on his face wasn't just a she-fine grin. It was that full-blown, my dreams just walked back in the room kind of look.
Boosie bad. Sexyy Red, bad ass. Don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
a party and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
It's a gangster party. Get your shit together. Titties out, never.
You know that face someone makes when they get free food, gas money, and a private invite to their own fantasy night? All in one? That was exactly it. But let's get into the real. Was it just plain thirst? Or was that eye contact from someone who's already been knee-deep in the situation before? Because the way he looked at her, that wasn't no first-time glance. Social media caught it quick. That was the look of a man who's already had the full experience and might just want another round. That type of energy, straight chaos. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, boom.
You are an OnlyFans star.
Yes.
What happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. So, but I don't have HSV1, I have HSV.
Word on the street says Sexyy Red was not feeling the way Boosie tried to brush the whole situation off like it never even happened. He thought he could ghost her and keep it moving. Nah, she wasn't having it. Allegedly, sis got real petty, but not the cute kind. We're talking next level savage. And according to folks online, she didn't just hit him with a cold shoulder or block his number. No, she hit him where it really hurts.
Get rid of that. If you somebody that got this while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract.
Word is, she left him with something you can't just rinse off in the shower. That's right. Rumors flying that she might have burned him on purpose just to make a point. Let's not forget, Boosie always out here talking big, acting like he can't be touched, like he's above getting played. But when you cross the wrong one, especially a woman who feels disrespected, that untouchable energy turns into pure vulnerability real quick. From what folks are saying, once Boosie started pretending like she didn't exist, Sexyy Red flipped the script and gave him a revenge story he'll never forget. And now, he's out here dead silent. Not a word, not a post, just stuck.
Why you lying? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burn it, or do you lie to them like you did me? Or is you lying to them you did me? Or is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the
That silence is screaming louder than any excuse he could ever drop. The streets are lit up behind this scandal, and trust, there's way more to unpack. Let's not play like people weren't already side-eyeing Sexyy Red before all this blew up. She's been catching heat from the jump, not just for her wild music or bold moves, but for some real messy whispers floating around her name. One rumor that refuses to die, that she was allegedly hooking up with a dude known in some circles as Gucci Third Leg. Yep, that one. The same guy folks accuse of spreading more than just bad vibes.
Like, ugh, what's going on? So
Did y'all
then
go
we
to the
both
doctor
went to the
together?
doctor. Yeah, went to the doctor
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like,
Word is he's been out here allegedly passing around infections like mixtapes at a corner store. So when folks started connecting the dots after Sexyy Red and Boosie's little moment, the timeline went up in flames. Some are saying Boosie might have walked away with way more than just a memory, and not the kind you frame on your wall. People out here claiming Sexyy Red been out here passing stuff around that you definitely don't want in your DMs or your doctor's chart. Now here's where it gets even messier. Word in the streets is Boosie might be sliding into a clinic visit real soon. That's right, folks whispering that he's keeping a low profile for a reason. And it ain't just heartbreak.
I got a lip gloss brand, and the names for my lip gloss is something that nobody would have ever thought of. I got one called Nut, and it's the color of some nut. I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge, like how girls be having yellow discharge. Booty hole pink, booty hole brown, coochie juice. And coochie juice is clear with silver glitter. It's cute, like the cute, and it smells.
Whether it's facts or just more drama stirred up online, one thing's for sure. Nobody's walking away from this without a few scars. And if there's even a drop of truth in that, that's a major blow for a man who swears he's never taken an L in his life. But let's keep it real. The signs were already stacking up way before the blogs even caught a whiff of this mess. Y'all remember that sneaky little bed pic Sexyy Red posted? Snuggled up tight next to some mystery man rocking an ankle monitor? Yeah, that one had the whole internet in detective mode. Folks were zooming in like they were working for the FBI, matching skin tones, comparing leg hair, checking tattoos, even breaking down the lighting in the room like it was a courtroom exhibit. And guess what the street said? They were convinced it was Boosie laying under those covers. People were yelling "case closed" before he even had a chance to blink. And just to pour extra sauce on the scandal, Sexyy Red didn't just post the pic. She captioned it with bars straight from her own track. "Shake your dreads. I like messing with drillers, dreadhead K's." Like, girl, what? That felt like a direct name drop without even saying his name. Boosie wasn't letting that rumor run free for 1 second. Man jumped on X like his phone was melting in his hand and fired off a post so fast you'd think someone triggered a fire alarm.
There was an interview where you said that you wanted to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet on me, you stood up.
Boosie hopped online and said, "I'm blocking everybody asking if that's me in the bed with Sexyy Red." Straight up pressed. Then he tried to clean it up, talking about, "Y'all can clearly see that ain't my ankle size or color for real." Like, that was supposed to be the big defense? To top it off, he threw in some extra seasoning, claiming he was out of town with his daughter when that pic popped off. But the internet? Nah, they weren't buying any of it. Especially not when folks already seen Boosie out here in public rocking an ankle monitor in the past. Fans called straight cap. They were like, "Nice try, but we got screenshots and timestamps." And if you thought all this talk about Boosie maybe getting burned was just messy internet drama, wait till you hear where it really started. This flame been cooking for a minute. Turns out, the whole situation actually kicked off months ago when one of Sexyy Red's exes went live and put her all the way on blast. Dude didn't sugarcoat a thing. He flat out claimed she gave him something and never said a word about it. He even said she knew and stayed quiet. That's when whispers turned into full-blown chaos, and Boosie just got caught in the crossfire.
Sexyy Red looked like the type of girls, like, back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, "Smell like somebody was f***ing in here."
But oh, it didn't stop there. Dude came with receipts. He dropped a full-blown recorded phone call, yep, audio and all, where he confronted Sexyy Red directly. And let me tell you, he was heated. On that call, man was yelling like his world just flipped, going off like, "Do all your dudes know what's really going on with you? Do you tell them you burning or you lie to them like you did me?" That audio, straight chaos. The energy was through the roof and the internet ate it up. Now everybody's asking the same question. Did Boosie miss all the warning signs? Or did he just get caught slipping bad? Either way, this whole saga is spiraling out of control. Fast. Social media's got it on lock like they're watching the finale of some toxic reality show. The second that clip dropped online, it was a wrap. People started side-eyeing Sexyy Red instantly, like, "Girl, explain this." But if there's one thing about her, she ain't the type to let internet talk turn into full-blown headlines without clapping all the way back. She jumped online real quick, went straight into defense mode. First post, "It's not true." Second post, "Y'all believe anything on this app." She tried to shut it down quick, but by then, the streets already had her name in every group chat and comment thread. After that phone call hit the net, nobody was buying the damage control anymore. The audio spoke louder than any denial, and the internet, It made up its mind fast. Whatever Sexyy Red tried to post after that, too little, way too late, that stain, already locked in. And when folks started piecing things together, it wasn't just Boosie caught in the mix, it went way deeper. That pic with Boosie, just the surface.
See the video where she said her own was naked. Did you see that?
Truth is, her ex had already thrown her under the bus long before any of this popped off. He accused her of hiding things and allegedly passing something along without saying a single word. That was strike one. But the wildest part? Sexyy Red been exposing herself, and she didn't even realize it. People didn't have to dig too hard. She said it out loud, and it wasn't no subliminal lyric or slick caption either. Nah, this was full-blown confession mode. Back in June 2023, she pulled up to Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and let it fly. When we say she got too real, we mean too real. She flat out admitted on camera that she caught chlamydia. Not once, but twice. Twice. She said she broke up with her man because he was out here wildin'. But let's be real, she wasn't exactly playing innocent either. According to her, they both did dirt. Ran through the streets, did what they wanted, and then just spun the block and got back together like nothing ever happened. But the second they linked back up, she said something felt off. So they hit the doctor, together, and boom. Both of them tested positive for chlamydia. That's not some online rumor or gossip post that came straight out of her own mouth on camera, on mic, in public, zero hesitation. Now listen, people make mistakes. We get that. But when you stack that confession next to the leaked phone call from her ex, Boosie's mystery health issues, and all the online chaos, who?
He wasn't your boyfriend.
I mean, all is my boyfriend. That's period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I got a lot of boyfriends. I'm just playing. No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
No, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was your man now?
The picture starts painting itself, and let's just say it ain't giving cute. It's giving messy, reckless, and dangerous. And just when folks thought Sexyy Red might chill out for a bit, go ghost and let the flames die down, nah. She flipped the whole narrative. Instead of hiding while her name got dragged through every group chat and thread, she doubled down and turned it into a money move. Sis dropped a lipstick line right in the middle of the drama. While people were giving her major side-eye over all the health rumors, Sexyy Red was out here launching beauty products like nothing ever happened. You really can't make this up. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just some basic lipstick drop. Nah, this one had the internet screaming, and not in a good way. Wait till you hear what she actually named those shades. It's beyond wild. It's straight up unbelievable. Just when folks thought things couldn't get more reckless, they did. Sexyy Red rolled out a whole makeup line and named the lipstick shades after STDs. Yes, you heard that right. This was no joke, no parody, no dark humor spin. One of the lipsticks called Yellow Discharge. Another, Gonorrhea. And then the one that really made people lose it, Cookie Juice. Like, what even is that? Who in their right mind thought this was a power move for branding? Cute? Absolutely not. Maybe in her head it was edgy. Maybe she thought it would go viral and flip the script. But instead of going up online, folks were gagging, and not in the fun way. The reactions were brutal. People were confused, disgusted, and straight up disturbed. Now everybody's asking, how did Boosie not see the red flags coming from a mile away? She wasn't just sending signs, sis was waving red flags in his face like she was directing traffic. Some even think Boosie got wrapped up in all this madness because Sexyy Red been out here calling herself the modern day Boosie. And if that's true, whew, he might have just met his wildest match yet. Maybe Boosie thought Sexyy Red was just vibing with his wild energy, like they were on the same chaotic frequency. But what he didn't see coming, she wasn't matching him. She was building a whole new level of messy that even he couldn't handle. And the streets? Oh, they've been buzzing. Not just about who she's been linked to, but how she's been smelling. Yep, it got real personal real fast. Out of nowhere, Chicago rapper Vaughn off 1700 came through and put her on full blast. He claimed that after they linked up, he couldn't shake the scent, even after a full shower. Said it was stuck to his skin like some kind of cursed cologne. Let that sink in. That's not something you just throw out for fun. That kind of statement comes from real experience. And once guys start airing out that kind of dirty laundry on the timeline, you already know it's spiraling way out of control. But hold up, it didn't stop there. Lord Jamar stepped in and dropped an entire bombshell on the situation. He didn't hold anything back. According to him, Sexyy Red isn't just some bold artist wildin' for the camera. He straight up claims she's a plant. Yep, a tool the industry is using to tear down the culture from the inside out. Now the drama's bigger than just Boosie or one hookup. It's turning into a conversation about exploitation, image, and how far the industry's willing to go, using the loudest voices to distract from the real game behind the curtain.
Gonorrhea.
Because my friend, she had gonorrhea.
Okay.
And she called me and told me about it. And then I'm like, I was in the midst of making some lip gloss. She told me what color it was. It was green. So I'm like, you got no green lip gloss. I'm gonna make you some green lip gloss.
He said the industry is rewarding bad behavior, straight up putting Sexyy Red front and center on purpose because she represents everything toxic the game's been drowning in lately. And Lord Jamar? Oh, he wasn't even close to done. He doubled down and fully co-signed Vaughn's 1700s hygiene claims, said he believes it 100%, no hesitation. Then he took it even further, saying Sexyy Red looks like the type to walk in a room and make the air turn stale. Like, wow. He said, she the kind of girl that, back in the day, you'd walk in after and be like, yo, it smelled like somebody was just in here. That's wild. And by that point, the damage was done. The streets were locked in. The mess just kept getting louder by the hour. But it didn't stop there. Jamar went all in. He said he seriously thinks Sexyy Red might be an industry plant. According to him, she didn't blow up by accident. He claims she was placed in the spotlight to push toxic messages, gang life, baby mama culture, and even certain pharma agendas. And with how crazy things have been unfolding, folks are starting to wonder, is there some truth to it? Now, of course, Sexyy Red wasn't about to let all that noise slide without clapping back. But instead of facing Vaughn's 1700s wild accusations head on, she hit the timeline with the biggest deflection ever, completely dodging the mess and flipping the focus like a true chaos queen. She really hopped online and told people to go ask Chief Keef if my kitty stinks. Like, what? That name drop had the internet doing double takes like a glitch in the Matrix. Out of nowhere, she dragged Chief Keef into the mix and folks were instantly like, wait, why mention him unless he knows something firsthand? And just like that, the rumors blew wide open. People started digging. The streets started whispering, did Chief Keef have a turn too? And the wild part, this ain't just some random theory folks pulled out of thin air. Sexyy Red and Chief Keef had already been linked musically, but recently, things started looking real personal. They were spotted in fresh selfies looking way too cozy. She was cheesing hard, rocking his chain like a trophy, giving full just came back from a secret weekend energy. And let's be real, when a woman's wearing a man's chain, that ain't just friendship vibes, that's code, and everybody knows what that means.
I mean, don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. I ain't the reason why with this star setting. I'll be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She won't.
So naturally, when the whispers turned into full-on rumors, folks started pressing her for answers. But instead of letting it breathe, Sexyy Red jumped in and tried to shut it down real quick, which, let's be honest, just made it messier. Because now the timeline's on fire, trying to figure out what's really going on behind those selfies, and if Chief Keef's name got dropped for clout, or because he knows exactly what's up. Chief Keef? Dead silent, no confirmation, no denial, nothing. Just straight ghost mode. And right when folks thought maybe the rumors would fade, boom, he pops up at one of Sexyy Red's music video shoots like it's no big deal. Now all that we're like siblings talk, yeah, people are calling straight cap on that one. And it ain't just fans throwing side eyes anymore. Charleston White jumped into the mess and stirred the pot like only he can. And you already know, he didn't hold anything back. He straight up labeled Sexyy Red a 304 and called her a bad influence, especially on none other than Angel Reese. According to him, Sexyy Red is out here passing down her wild ways to a girl who was once laser-focused, disciplined, and dominating the court. Charleston didn't mince words. He said ever since Angel started hanging heavy with Sexyy Red, her whole aura changed. From locked-in athlete to full-on influencer vibes. The warm-ups got replaced with crop tops. The game face switched to thirst traps, and the internet noticed fast. People started asking, yo, what happened to the next big baller? Now the timeline's torn. Some say Angel's just living her life. Others say Sexyy Red's influence is pulling her off her path. But one thing's for sure, this ain't just about music anymore. It's about image, impact, and who's really steering the next generation of stars. Now let's spin it right back to Boosie, because let's not act like he's just some innocent bystander in all this chaos. That leaked tape, that's what really broke the dam. The rumors were already wild, but once that footage hit the net, game over. Sources say Boosie ain't been the same since, and who could blame him? Once the visuals dropped, it went from messy gossip to hard evidence. No more he said, she said. People had something to see, and the internet wasted no time. Folks been dissecting every frame of that clip like it's an FBI case, zooming in, running comparisons, matching timestamps. And with Sexyy Red already tied to so much absolute chaos lately, even being in the same room with her feels like holding a lit match next to a gas can. Boosie knows what time it is. That heat, it's not just warm, it's burning. And now he's got to deal with the fallout, not just from fans, but from everybody watching like it's a soap opera. His silence speaks louder than a denial ever could. So now we gotta ask the real question. Was Boosie and Sexyy Red messing around long before the public ever caught on? Or did he just get caught up in a storm way bigger than he expected? So what's really going on here? Are these STD rumors actually legit? Or just a nasty wave of gossip cooked up to tear Sexyy Red down while she's rising up? Is this real scandal or just internet drama with a dangerous twist? Y'all gotta let me know. Drop your thoughts in the comments and tell it how you see it. And before you scroll out, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on them post notifications, because this story's far from over, and what I've got coming next, it's way deeper than what we've uncovered so far. The next drop is gonna make this one look like light work. Don't miss it. See you in the next one.